This is a demonstration of using a smartphone to connect to the live Q&A on Google Meet after a Mount Tam astronomy presentation. To start, I've got an Android smartphone. The process is similar on iPhone with both the YouTube and the Meet apps installed. I've used them both to be sure that they're configured properly and ready to go. So let's open the YouTube app and go to a Mount Tam astronomy presentation. This is the premiere by Penny Boston, and let's assume that it's near the end and I'm ready to go to the Google Meet. The link to the Google Meet is posted in the comments, usually as the first pinned comment. So let's open the comments, and we can see that Mount Tam Astronomy has indeed posted the link to the Meet, so let's touch that. And that should open the Meet app, and there I am in the Meet app, ready to join that Meet. Now, before we do that, let's do a couple of things. First, let's be sure that I look good in the Meet video that I'm looking at right now, because that's how I'm going to look to other people. And if my face is too dark or whatever, now's the time to correct it. I have a fairly dark room behind me and light on my face, so that gives reasonably good video performance. On the screen around my image, there's first a microphone icon, and that allows me to mute the microphone and unmute it. And muting is a good idea when I'm not asking or talking, because it helps eliminate background noise. So keep the mic muted when you're not actually intending to speak. The other icon turns the camera on and off. Turning your camera off is not a good idea because it doesn't let other people see you and know who you are. So I don't recommend using that. In the top right-hand corner is a little speaker icon, and that allows you to control the audio. Normally, that's not something that you'll want to be doing anything with. So in the bottom of the screen, in the white panel at the bottom, there are two buttons, one asked to join and the other present. That sounds like that's a button you'd use to signal that you're present, that you're here, but it's not. And it's actually present, meaning share my screen with everybody else in the meeting, which is a very bad idea unless it's something that you know what it is and that you definitely want to do it. So don't use the present button under almost any circumstances. So let's go ahead and ask to join this meeting. I'm not on a pre-approved account, so I'm going to touch ask to join. And it's now waiting for me to, or somebody in the meeting to approve that. So I'm going to approve that on a different device. So now I'm looking at myself on computer, and so I'm not looking at myself on my smartphone anymore. And this can be a little disconcerting until you understand it. You are not normally going to see yourself. You're going to see everybody else. So if you look at the lists of people that are in the lower part of the panel, the white area, there I am in the little thumbnail, the top thumbnail. That's who I am in this meeting. And I can see that my video is indeed going out. And the second thumbnail is blank because that's what's up on the main screen. And that's me on a computer in a second session so that I can actually demonstrate what's going on here. If I now tap on the center icon, that opens the chat. And the idea behind the chat is that you can then pose questions to the guest at the YouTube premiere, and whatever I decide to write as my question, if I then post it to the chat session, that lets the guest and the host see what it is that I'd like to ask. And then the guest or the host can call on me at the appropriate time, and I can ask my question. The last icon is the information icon that just shows you the information about the Meet. Now, other icons, if you touch the screen, it brings up both my mic, which is muted because I don't want my background noise to interfere. The red phone icon in the middle is to allow you to leave the Meet. If you touch that, you will leave the Meet. And the other icon is the camera icon where I can turn my camera off. But that's, again, something that I normally don't want to do. At the top right-hand corner of the screen, I again have the speaker icon where I can control the audio, not something normally that I want to do. The center says CC, which stands for closed captions, and that allows me to turn on machine recognition of the audio. Now that I have closed captions turned on, you can see that the Google machine is recognizing what I'm saying and putting text in there. This can be handy if people are talking over each other and you want to see what's being said by each person individually. So let's turn off the closed captions now. And the last menu icon pops up choices, and there's another way to turn on the closed captions. But normally these aren't things that you'll be adjusting in a normal meeting. So the meeting has proceeded. I've had a great session with the guest, and it's now time to leave the meeting. So I touch the screen and I can click leave, and the demonstration is concluded. Thank you.